It is the pandemic that has taken hold of Asia. The pandemic that has been widely politicized before it has even happened. The pandemic that is one deadly mutation away from fruition. The pandemic humanity is due for. The pandemic that could kill from 5 million to 1 billion people. The pandemic that is a natural correction to globalization. The pandemic that is humanity's dread and its terrible secret desire.
Flu is an infectious disease of birds and mammals caused by a virus of the influenza family. Typically, influenza is transmitted from infected mammals through the air by coughs and sneezes containing the virus, and from infected birds through their droppings. Influenza can also be transmitted by saliva and blood. The flu viruses are not inactivated at very low temperatures, and they remain infectious for about a month at 0 degrees Celsius. Freezing of infected meat therefore offers no protection at all. However, the virus can be easily inactivated by disinfectants and detergents, as well as cooking of the infected meat above 70 degrees Celsius. I would like to point out that flu is sometimes confused with the common cold. Although the common cold is also caused by a virus, it is a different kind of virus, and the real flu caused by the influenza virus is a much more severe disease.
Influenza is known as the flu. It is a contagious infectious disease caused by RNA virus.
Influenza viruses are divided into 3 types, designated A, B, and C. Influenza types A and B are in charge of epidemics of respiratory illnesses that occur almost every winter, and are the type that increase the rate of hospitalization and death every year. On the other hand, influenza type C differs from types A and B because it usually causes either a mild respiratory illness or no symptoms at all. It does not cause epidemics, and it does not have a severe public health impact like A and B.
About 20% of residents of the U.S. get influenza each year, and about 36,000 people die each year because of the flu. It can be prevented with a vaccine, but not everyone is able or wants to take a shot. During the Spanish flu, 40 million people died from 1918 to 1920. Most of the victims were healthy young adults. It was the greatest epidemic ever. During the Asian flu, 1 million people died, and it took place from 1957 to 1958.
The Hong Kong flu took place from 1968 to 1969, killing about 1 million people. The Russian flu took place from 1989 to 1990. It also killed 1 million people.
Antibodies are proteins that bind to the surface of a virus, flagging it for death. The body's white cells move in to destroy virus-infected cells. Once you have been infected with a virus, memory cells will immediately recognize it if it enters your body again. This is why vaccines are so effective. The body remembers what the fake virus looks like, so it can protect you when the real virus comes.
To prevent the flu, take your vaccine and enjoy your winter.